What's happening, guys? This is my video on the top 5 best Android keyboards for your Android devices. So let's begin. So the first one here is the SwiftKey keyboard. So this is the SwiftKey keyboard and the interface is really nice, really simple, really elegant. And at top you have these numbers. If you long press it, you'll get those numbers. You also can switch to numbers from here and additional symbols and going back. Okay, and you will be noticing that on each buttons you have secondary symbols. So if you long press that, you'll get that respective symbol. So that's nice. Again, if you press this return button here, you'll get this additional emote icons. So that's good. Okay, so guys, you can do a lot of additional customizations and setup for your keyboard from the settings menu. I'll come back to it in a moment. And you also get a thing called SwiftKey Flow with this latest version of the SwiftKey. So I'll just quickly show it to you how it exactly works. There you see. So guys, you see these line, colorful lines here. This is kind of, swiping kind of a feature that we get with this swipe keyboard with the Samsung. So, the word predictions are amazing. And, it's really helpful, you don't need to move your finger up. You have automatic spacing and so on. Automatic capitalization after full stop. So that's a really nice feature here. So let's move on to settings. So this is the settings panel for this keyboard. So you must enable the SwiftKey Flow. Okay, so to get this SwiftKey Flow function, again you have this language and layouts. This is for your for additional language if you want to download, or if you want to use other languages, you can download it from here. So you have so many additional languages here. So that's really nice. Again, moving on to theme, you also can theme your keyboard. Let me just quickly show it to you. Let's get the neon. Okay. You also can enable foreign characters, arrow keys, and split layout on your keyboard. So how this works is, if your keyboard is in landscape mode, your keyboard will be, on two parts of your, on two parts of your screen, and in the middle you'll have a gap. So it's better to use with your, double hand. Two fingers here. At the middle you'll have the gap, and at the sides you'll have the keyboard. So it's easier to use in the landscape mode. So let's go back, and you also can do your advanced settings and stuff for your gestures and so on. So you can do those settings from the advanced menu and so on. So let's get back, and this is the neon keyboard, neon themed keyboard. So you can do a lot of customizations to this keyboard, and you also have this SwiftKey Flow and stuff. So that's really cool. So that's my number one. So the next one here is the Hackers keyboard. So this is the Hackers keyboard. And on top you have this symbols here, and at the bottom you have your QWERTY keypad, and on top you have this number rings. So if you long press it, you'll get that number. So I like the fact that we have this indicator here. If you press this shift, all the keys goes capital here. If you again press it, now it turns to red. This means it will remain capital until you remove it. Moving on to settings. So here you can do your setup for your keyboard height, a keyboard height landscape, keyboard mode. So you get this 4-row keyboard and the full 5-row layout. So let's choose this. We will see the change, and you also can do your theme setup and stuff like that here. Let's get the ice cream sandwich theme, and you also can download additional languages if you want to. And going back, you can enable gestures and key actions. Say you have swipe up, swipe down, swipe left, and swipe right. So how this works is, if you set an action, say for example, if you swipe up, what do you want to do? Let's say close keyboard. So you can give in your actions here, and you can just go back, do all your setup, play around with your settings according to your preferences. Now we go back, and here we have the 5-row keyboard here. You also have this arrow navigation bar here, and now we swipe up on the keyboard. It's closed. So you have additional gestures here, as well as various customizations options. It's like a professional keyboard because you have function keys here, the number pad, like a professional full keyboard. So that's really nice. So that's my number 2. So the next one here is the Smart Keyboard Pro. So this is a really nice keyboard, very good looking, and we have the iPhone style keyboard here. You also can switch from various themes. I'll just come back to it in a moment. So very good interface. You also have this indicator here with this keyboard as well. Okay, so that's really nice. Pressing it once will change it to, you know, capital letters. Pressing it twice, it will remain you know, capital until you remove it. Moving on to numbers and additional symbols from here. Let's go into settings. So this is the Smart Keyboard Pro settings. So here you can do your setup for your language, what language you want to use. Here you have this general settings. You can select your skin, Android, Gingerbread, Galaxy, HTC, white, black, gray. Let's use HTC. So you have your HTC keyboard on any of your Android device by using this keyboard. So you also can do your additional setup here. I don't need to go through all these keyboards, all these settings, because you can just play around with it. So you have your gestures setting as well, same that you get with this Hackers keyboard. Swipe left, swipe right, whatever you want to do. You can you know, do the accent setup here. You also have advanced settings. So guys, I just wanted to show you, you know, this keyboard have you know, iPhone theme, HTC theme. So this is what this keyboard is all about. Apart from that, it's the same, but you don't have this, you know, glide feature that you have with the Swift key. The next one here is the Syn keyboard. I don't know how it is exactly pronounced, but I guess it's the Syn keyboard. Okay, so this is the Syn keyboard, and you know, you have this cartoonish kind of interface here, but it looks really nice. I just love it. I'm using this keyboard right now on my Galaxy S4, and it's really nice. On top you have this numbering as usual. So let's not talk about this normal stuff that you get with other keyboards as well. Let's quickly go on to the feature, you know, unique feature that this keyboard provides. So here you see this three dot button here. If you press it, you go on to a different interface here. So you know, you have various sections here: busy, greetings, clock, calendar, sign off, and emotion icons. So you know, you can quickly insert, you know, text from here. Say if you want to greet someone, you have this hello, hey, good morning, what's up. Again, go back. Say if you can't call anyone, you can say, you know, I'm in a meeting, battery low, occupied, can't talk. So you don't need to go ahead and keep typing. You just need to, you know, press this respective button and just send it. You can just say this sorry. Again, going on to calendar, this is not available with this free version. You need to buy it. Sign off, you know, bye, regards, let me know what you think, thanks, kind of stuff. Again, emotion icons, there you see. And here you also can add time, 1:15, 1:25, and AM, PM. You also can select that. So you also can add calendars, date and stuff, but you need the Pro version. So that's really nice about this keyboard. So that's all I wanted to show here. So the last one here is the Super Keyboard. So this keyboard is really nice. You know, the interface is really nice. Looks really good, and you have this basic numbers at the top and other symbols and other keys. So moving on to additional symbols and numbers here, and you also can add various kind of, you know, icons here, like the telephone, there you see, the copyright, the this crown, heart and stuff. So you can do these stuff. This is additional that you get with this keyboard. You don't get this with other keyboards. This is like an emoji keyboard as well, using this option. So you don't need to go ahead and download an emoji keyboard if you use a lot of symbols on your chat and messages. So moving on, so here you can go on to jump into settings for your keyboard. Okay, you have smileys here. Okay, you have so many additional options here, like, you know, speech, smiley, compact, language. From language you can download additional languages for your keyboard, for your input method. Moving on to settings, so here under general settings you can customize, you know, what kind of keyboard you want, you know, compact, QWERTY, or the T9 method. So again, you can you know, play around with your setup here. You also can customize your keyboard here, like from fonts to colors and themes. So for that you need to get the Pro version. So this keyboard is really nice. You also can get the prediction dictionary so that the word prediction gets better. and for that you need the Pro version again. So it's a quick demo that this keyboard is really nice. You can see that the interface is really nice. So that's all for this video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll be coming up with a second video very soon on top 5 keyboards part 2. So stay tuned for more, and you guys have a great day.